Hey wife, hey, it's Wife Strut Wednesday, and I wanted to come show you my tree. You see it? So I just picked these 3 pieces of fruit off my tree. Super stoked about that. So all of my fruit is now falling on the ground, which I'm sure is normal because after you pick it, or when it's time for it to be picked, it falls, right? Anyway, but there's bugs all over it, and what I'm not here for is bugs. So like I told you, I don't plant and all that good stuff. Anyways, so I just want to try to see my tree and see the little fruit. Hey wife, hey, it's Wife Strut Wednesday, and I am trying to get back into the groove of things because we just got back in town, as y'all know, because we went to my sister's graduation. Whoop, shout out to Kiara for graduating college. No small feat at all. So excited and so proud of her. So I am in the process of waiting for my tuna. Well, I guess you can't wait for tuna. Waiting for my eggs to boil so I can make some tuna. Y'all see this? Do you? You have to. See this? It is not like, it's definitely like, anyway. So I have not been on my workout game like I should have been, or like I had been. Just no even excuses, just that semester was ending. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I put that on the back burner, and so now it's time to get it back together, eat better, work out, the no fun stuff, my life. But anyway, while I'm waiting for that to boil so I can make this good tuna, and my dogs are just running around the back, hence you hear the little bell, I wanted to share with y'all that I think I made a new friend. Why am I excited about that? Because I'm a person who believes that you only need a handful of actual good friends that you can actually rely on, because friendships take work and they do not maintain themselves, and people are not here for the maintenance. People think that like, oh, I'll just make a friend and then like, you know, whatever. And then when I'm ready to be bothered, they'll be around. And there's really a lack of reciprocity that I find. I have really great friends, my day ones, but most of them are spread all over the place because I went to school all over the place, and the people I met went to school where we were from somewhere else, so then they all dispersed back to where they're from. And like I told y'all, you know, my people are out of town, and so not out of town, they just live out of state. I live out of state. Whoever, we're not in the same place. So it was so exciting and like totally unexpected to possibly have met a new friend. Get out of here. This is what they do. You see how he's acting like he's all good now because he's on camera. Anyway. So I was at a training yesterday, and we were just kind of chatting it up. Unexpectedly, I was actually asking her about something different, and what's going on here? Okay, hopefully it's back together. Anyway, so yesterday I was at a training, and she was there actually facilitating some of it, and training, y'all knows what I do, so it's always nice to network. But it was just a nice little surprise that like our conversation about work led to other things. Before you know it, we were just talking for hours. Like that hardly ever happens. And you know, here's the thing, like I don't have a lot of female friends. No reason. It's not that I don't dig females, it's just that I don't know, as you get older, like your real ones show up and the other ones don't, they kind of just dwindle out. I've always kind of had more guy friends, but my girls, they're my girls. And so I often tell my husband, like, dude, we don't have no like married friends, like very few, and the ones that we do, they're like everybody else, they don't live here. So it was like very surprising to possibly foster a relationship yesterday at something that was really just gonna be work. So so excited about that, and just having a friend that's close. I mean, we'll see, no pressure by any means, but it's a big deal. I know that sounds crazy. I just came back from my sister's graduation, and it's so interesting to think back about when I was at that time, which is like freaking 13 years ago. I am getting so old. But 13 years ago, when I was graduating from college, and just kind of like where you thought your life was going and the friends that you thought that you had that you may maintain, I maintained 2 really good ones, which I feel like is winning. And so my sister is about to transition in her life, and you know, she'll make new friends in different places, and I'm excited to see that for her. But when I just thought about like kind of how this fostered out of nowhere this possible friendship, because what I've kind of noticed is that people are not reliable, and like they'll say like, oh yeah, we'll be friends, and you know, I tend to realize, and this is not me bragging on myself, I just tend to give more than I even need to receive. Like guys, my eggs, they're doing the most. I'm more comfortable with that, right? I just tend to be a giver, and some friendships, like you're a giver and they just let you give, but it's not reciprocated. So one of the big reasons why I felt like, get out of here, get out. One of the biggest reasons that I wanted to even, you know, start the Wife Strut, one, because I don't have a lot of wives that I know. I wanted to have a safe space where we could be like, yeah, I experienced that too. It's not just you, because it's one of those things that you just can't talk about. Y'all know that. And so I hope that we continue to build that community here, so that the craziest thing, I guess, about the friendship yesterday is that how it kind of came about, or the possible friendships, I can't even call it a friendship, but the possibility of fostering this new friendship is that it's not even something that I realized that I wanted. Like, who just sits around being like, I wish I had new friends? And the older you get, like, where you go find friends at? You don't, right? So sometimes relationships just transition from work things and or from professional things, and then you kind of just cross over, and sometimes you just don't. So I think the craziest thing, which this is like not some huge epiphany, it's just that like, shoot, I might have a new friend, and I'm excited about the possibility, more so because I didn't even know that it's something that I wanted. So we shall see. It's Wife Strut Wednesday. How the heck do y'all make friends? Tell me, how do y'all make friends at this point in life? And do you have a ton of them? I mean, like, to me, I'd rather have a few that are right for you than a whole bunch that you can't rely on. But at the same time, like, the further we get apart from each other in the orchestration of relationships because of distance, and I think it's important to make it work. But at the same time, does that mean that there's not room still for ones that could be genuine? There's definitely not room for me to keep giving all the giving. But I don't know, just some thoughts, y'all. So I had the weekend with my sister. We made it back. Almost all my fruit is on the ground. I'm really sad about that, but I showed y'all the ones that I did pick, and I'm super excited about those. And like, I didn't have nothing specific going on this week. I just wanted to get on and chat with y'all. What's your week been looking like? What's your week gonna look like for going into the weekend? Holler at me. It's the Wife Strut Wednesdays. We out here. Y'all know I'm watching. Keep strutting like only you can. Until next week.